Another energy company has folded in Alberta this week. Houston Oil and Gas abandoned its 1,300 wells, which some estimate will cost $80 million to clean up. Alberta's Orphan Well Association steps in when operators can't or won't meet their cleanup obligations. It already had more than 3,400 wells scheduled for abandonment on its books as of November 1st. Most thanks to a string of recent failures among Alberta oil and gas companies. Danielle Smith with Global News Radio joins us to continue this conversation. What are you focusing on today, Danielle? The cleanup of this or the fact that Houston Oil is done?
Well, I think Lars DePauw, who's the head of the Orphan Well Association, has big problems coming down the horizon. When you look at the closure of Trident, Sequoia, now Houston Oil and Gas, you have to ask the question, how many more are coming? And Houston is a really sad story. I mean, just prior to the last federal election, they were a going concern. They were a valued company at $250 million. And now, as their CEO has said, it's worth nothing. So if you can see that kind of dramatic turnaround in one company, resulting in this many wells and this huge liability, what else is coming is the question. And officially, we have a fund that is funded solely by industry. But the fact of the matter is they had so many additional wells last year. The government had to lend them $235 million just to meet that liability. There are some who estimate that the total liability for all of the abandoned and suspended wells is in the order of $70 billion. So we got a problem here. If we keep seeing our energy companies go under, there's no one left to hold the bag on that. The Orphan Well Association doesn't have the money, and so it comes back to taxpayers. So we need to take a closer look at what it is that is causing these companies to go into insolvency. Houston itself was trying to work with the Alberta Energy Regulator for months so that they could continue an operation with no luck. And we heard earlier with Trident, they tried to work with landowners. They tried to work with municipalities to lower their tax bill. They couldn't. So I think we're going to see a lot more of this, and I want to see how the Orphan Well Association is preparing for it.
Several conversations and branches to this ongoing situation for Alberta. Thanks for this, Danielle.
Yeah, my pleasure.
You can listen to Danielle on Global News Radio starting at 9:30 this morning.